Hello and thank you for joining me. Slightly new video today, the Challenge Championships. So the Challenge Championships, myself, I'm joined by someone which you'll see later in the video to see how many challenges they can complete and how many points they can get to see where they stand on the leaderboard. Obviously this is the first one, it will make sense as we go, but it's about pushing the boundaries, doing what you need to do in order to get the maximum points that you can. For example, riding the big four. Each challenge will have a tiered point system, so we've got 1 point, 3 points, 5 points and 10 point challenges. So let's go and see how much our first guest can get done. So it is Darren, AnxiousRider78. How many points do you reckon Darren is going to get? First things first, but it's all in his hands. I'm doing what he wants to do, and we're heading over to Swarm to possibly tick off, ride something with less than a 15-minute wait time, and also ride the big four. So there's Darren checking his list. And we can confirm that he rode Swarm in complete silence, which is a 5 points. And he's now 1 of 4 off of riding the big four. It's not the big 5 because the course is closed. So the big four for another, I'm not gonna tell you how many points yet in case he doesn't do it, but there's some points up for grabs there. So it's now up to Darren to see where we're going next, but it's all about those points. The determination and the dedication is kicking in now. He wants this points total. So much that he's going on Flying Fish to potentially tick off 3 of the different challenges. Ride a kids ride a ride with less than a 15-minute wait time, and get 3 laps on Flying Fish. I'm not sure I get the 3 laps, but there's a couple of points at grabs here, all for riding the Flying Fish. Caters for everyone. So it is a 10-minute queue. So I did say it has to be listed as a 15-minute wait, and it looks like it is probably a 10-minute wait, so there's a point. So the total now, get in there. How are you feeling about your points total, Darren?
Yeah, it's an early start. Got someone that's got a point on the board. So,
hoping to get a couple of points on this, I assume?
Yeah. Hoping that the staff are feeling like high-fiving as well.
Oh, he's going for the hat trick, I think. Let's see if we can get all 3 of them ticked off.
5 points.
So Flying Fish, we have achieved something for less than 15 minutes. Tick. We also got 3 rides on Flying Fish, which I didn't expect, but we did it. So that's 3 points, and also a children's ride. Clawing out the points there, Dazza.
Wow, that's it. 5 points from Flying Fish. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But we can't now go back on Flying Fish. He did miss, however. If he didn't, it was front row for more points, and he was at the front and said, "Should we go on the back?" And I was like, yeah, got off, and he was like, oh, I've missed it there. But the points total, that points total right there is adding up. Let's go. Right, where to, Darren?
We're going to go to Dobble because it says ride it twice in a row with less than a 10-minute queue. It's on a 0-minute queue, so there's 5 points for that. We've already got the children's ride. Oh, and riding a spinning ride, so that's another point. And I will get a high 5 this time.
You will. Look at this dedication.
Excuse me. Sorry, can I get a picture with you? I've got a challenge to do, and I have to find somebody who's carrying a cuddly toy.
Alright, fair enough, yeah, no matter.
So, found somebody with a cuddly toy?
So there are some serious points here off of grabs. It's not just about doing it, it's about doing the challenges, but it's also about planning it. Making sure you can incorporate different challenges to double up on the points. So
High 5 member of staff. Yes.
So we can confirm you're on Dobble?
Yes.
Yes? Back to back. Back to back though, that's the question. For those 5 points, riding it back to back. Because there is no queue, well, there is a small queue, but back to back. Can we do it?
Fingers crossed.
So ride number 1 done, and a spinning ride done, so there's another point. But can we do back to back? That's the question. Let's see. I span it as aggressively as I could, but it's not put him off, so we're going on again. So go number 2. 5 points, almost in the bag. Almost in the bag.
Almost.
That's putting you on a good points total. Pre-lunchtime maybe, yeah? It's not even lunchtime yet. And the total, which is right there next to Darren, right there, is looking good. There he is, clocking in. Back-to-back double, so another 5 points. Amazing. Total score, I don't know what the total score is, but it's right there. But he hasn't targeted any of the bigger stuff. So obviously all of these challenges are variations of scales, points relating to it. And I know some of his weaknesses, so I've been a bit cheeky. And that'll be the same for you. If you ever come and do it with us, then it's gonna be the same for you. So he's not done any of the big ones. So maybe lunch, then some big ones, let's see. One of the challenges is to dance with the thrill makers. Is Darren going to dance with the thrill makers? Is he going to dance? Oh, I think he is.
Thrill seekers, get ready. The show will be stopped.
We're gonna say goodbye.
Absolutely nailed that for 3 points, not even for 10 points, for 3 points. I feel bad only giving him 3 points for that, but 3 points well deserved. So I was just over at Stealth and there was no donut van, so I'm nervous, I'm panicking. Panic over, guys, panic over. It's open. I don't recall seeing eating a donut on your challenge list there, Darren.
It isn't, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's donut time.
It's donut time.
I wasn't going to, but I had to. Stranger Rings.
Twisted his arm.
Chocolate. Yeah, he twisted my arm. He forced me to have a donut. But midday, points total for Darren. Right there. Whoa. What a great score. So, eat the donut and then crack on with the rest of the day. But this looks good. That donut was phenomenal. Very close to a 10 out of 10, but not 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for the Stranger Rings donut. Cookie crumbles on top, Nutella. Oh, very good. So we've done the water ride, Rumba Rapids, so 1 point added to that growing total. Darren is nailing this and it's now about midday. Now it's actually lunchtime. I said lunchtime earlier, but it's actually lunchtime. And then I'll count up the, recount where we're at and see how many more points are up for grabs. So Darren's on a mission in the shop.
I think you have to agree this is a good collection of blue things.
There's a lot of blue.
There's a lot of blue.
I think I picked the wrong colour at Fort Park, didn't I?
I think you did at Fort Park, definitely. I'm not sure about the peak though.
So that's another 4 points ticked off, Darren. Found something blue and took a selfie. I mean, technically,
Easy wins.
double wins there. I mean, I'm wearing a blue hat, so I should have known. When I got dressed this morning, I should have been like, kind of giving it away a bit, but there you go.
Well, actually, I've got a good one. My ex-wife. Oh!
Sorry guys. Would you guys like another go or is that?
So 3 points, Dazza, for the, not that one over there. But you didn't win a prize.
Didn't win a prize. So I got the 3 points,
Got the
but I
3
didn't
points.
get the bonus
So
points.
let's have a look at the total right here. Where we go now?
Let's go and do a coaster.
Coaster, let's go.
Let's go.
So roller coaster number 2, Darren, of your 4. We're wonder how long we're going to take to get on this.
Yeah.
Thanks to little Chertsy's rat pass. Hopefully, not too long.
Yeah.
There he is. Saw front row.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Let's check the points. So he's done Saw and he's also ticked off the front row. So points total, somewhere on the screen. Flying, absolutely flying. But what he did say to me is it's making him do things he would normally do, which is now leading us up to his fear ride is stealth. So will he go on stealth? Let's find out. So stealth done,
Yes.
That's 3 or 4 for that massive 10 points.
Yeah.
So then we've got to go and do
Inferno.
yeah. Inferno, and then that's the 4.
And then that's the big 4, yeah.
Will he do it? Will he do it? So 3 or 4 done, Darren. You need
Yeah.
this 4th one.
Yeah.
Are you going to get these 10 points?
I am, absolutely.
He absolutely is, because he's conquered the scariest one. So let's go and do Nemesis for the 10 points of doing the big 4.
Be ready to board by filling all available rows. Each row can seat
So Nemesis Inferno done.
Yeah.
10 points. Let's add them now.
Yeah.
Magic number right there. What a total. And we're not done yet. We've got 20 minutes left. Can we get any more?
Does it have to have my name or my name?
As you're buying it, I'll let you put AnxiousRider78 or AnxiousRider, that's fine. There is no Darren's in here anywhere. So there it is. There's the total. And then let's have a look at the leaderboard now. Right, so that is a good score. We don't know how good that score is, but judging on how much you did today, I'm thinking that's a decent score.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
unbeatable maybe,
No,
because
no,
we didn't get the alcohol in you at the end, did we, for the 10 points?
No.
But obviously it will change slightly as well. It will be very, I made this one specifically for Darren to test to get him outside of his comfort zone. And I don't know what this video is like to watch, because obviously I'm filming it now, I don't know watch it. But the key thing was to make the experience different to what it normally is. That's why I do these challenges, and that's why I'm involving people like Darren and anyone else that wants to do it. It makes you do different things. I mean, would you agree, Darren?
Oh, it's been brilliant. There's things I've done today that I wouldn't have done. I pushed myself to get on stealth, which I possibly wouldn't have done or wouldn't have pushed as hard. And it's just been a lot of fun, and it's been a very different experience, and it's absolutely brilliant. I loved it, absolutely loved it.
Great stuff, and that's the aim. That's the aim, and like I said, whoever now wants to challenge that score, we know what the score is, you've seen the score. If you think you can beat that, hit me up and come along and see if you can get top of that leaderboard. But I've loved it. Thank you again, Darren, for spending the day together.
My pleasure.
We love it, like I said, let's just make these days different. So if you enjoyed it, you know what to do, hit the button, and I'll see you on the next one.